Good day, everybody. Happy Thursday. We love Thursdays, payday with our company. I'm sure you have a day that's a payday with your company and you love it. So, uh, not that that's the most important thing, but Thursdays are a great day. They're after hump day, they're before Fridays. It's a good day. So, I hope everybody, no matter where you are, whatever time frame you are in, you are having an amazing, amazing week. We're past the midpoint of July. It's going to be interesting to see here in the States what's going to happen with schools and everything come into August and September. So, good morning, Miss Sue. All right, today uh, I may ruffle some feathers. This is a pet peeve of mine. I just don't get it. When people do this. It shows such a lack of integrity, a lack of professionalism, just a lack of good common sense in what's going on in life. And LW, good to see you. Ruth Ann, good to see you. Jerry West, amen, my brother. Yeah, well, it may get a little hot, but so what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about network marketing. We're talking about people that are in network marketing, and we're talking about those people that decide they're going to leave the company they're in and go to another company. In itself, is that a bad thing? No, it happens. I would be lying to you if I said I've only been in one company all my life, and that's the case, right? Uh, yeah, exactly, Jerry. Um, so of course people leave for whatever reason it might be, right? You decide maybe it's time to take on something new. Maybe you're not having the success you want and you think going to a new company will help, and I'm here to tell you that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. But anyways, so because wherever you go, there you are. If you're not building on yourself, then none of that's going to happen. Good morning, Stephen. So here's what bothers me. Here's what drives me crazy. If you're gonna leave the company you're with for whatever reason, maybe you broke some rules and they ask you to leave. Happens, right? You run a red light. You may not like the fact that there's a red light there, but you run the red light and you get caught, and you're going to get a ticket, and you're going to have to pay the ticket, and you're going to have to suffer the consequences, right? So, if you don't like the rules, get out. You know. But here's what I disdain, and here's what drives me crazy. They start with another company, and their whole marketing philosophy now is trash the old company and let people know they're in a new company. Not say, hey, we've taken a different path in our journey. We've decided to move to a new company, and here's why. Man, they've got great products. They got this. They got this. No, it's because this company hurt my feelings, and the leaders did this, and wow, 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 wow. Makes me crazy. It's time to grow up. Time to act like professionals. And the people that do this have no idea what it means to be a professional business person. It's like the real estate agent that decides to go from one real estate broker to another real estate broker. They don't start telling everybody how bad the other one is. They just say, "Hey, we moved on. We made a different decision. Maybe we make more commissions here. Maybe we move to a different area. Whatever it is, but we build up where we're at. We don't tear down where we were." And if you're that person that does this, shame on you. Where's your integrity? Where's your ethics? If you had a bad time and they did something you didn't like, move on. Go to your new company. Go positive. Go talking about because here's what I'll tell you. If you are that person that I had a relationship with in the company you were with, and you left, and you do that, even if I was leaving the company and I wanted to go to the company that you're in, I would never tie my little red wagon to you or to any person that does that. Your integrity, your ethics, the way you treat people is horrible. Just because you had a bad situation, you think you have the right to destroy somebody else's life? Because that's what you're doing. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to badmouth this company so that it affects them, so people won't go there, so that other people will then have a bad experience, and it'll ruin their life. So And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm ruffling your feathers and you had to leave a company because they, took your commissions or they did something or you just decided to go and now you're doing lives about how bad the leadership was or bad, all of that crap. Shame on you. Just move on. Go to your new company and do what's right. I don't get it. I'm sorry, but I've all of a sudden over the last week or two, I have seen exactly Ruth Ann. Morning, Maggie, Alexandra, Ray, Laura. Good to see you. It's just we live in a world with a bunch of crybaby whiners, and I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings. Get over it. When I was a kid, back in the hey Jason, when I was a kid back in the 50s and 60s, my mom and dad, if I'd come in hurt, and I'd be crying, and they'd let me cry for a few seconds. It was like, okay, come on, suck it up, get over it. You're not dying. Well, let's put some Bactine, spray some Bactine on it, put a Band-Aid on it, and get out there and keep playing. Right? Eat some more dirt. Nowadays, everybody whines and cries, poor me, poor me. The company didn't do what I wanted it to, so I'm going to badmouth them. And they think by saying these bad things about the company they were in, they think that that is going to help them build their new company. But here's what's going to happen. Two things. One is they look like babbling crybabies. First off. Secondly, they're going to attract other babbling crybabies, right? They're going to attract other people, and eventually those people are going to get kicked off at them because that's what they do, and they're going to leave and say, "Yeah, that person was a jerk. My upline sucked." Da, 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 right? They're going to attract that. It's just wrong. It's just no other way to put it. It's just wrong. Grow up. We're not in junior high anymore. Oh, Johnny hurt me. Makes me crazy. Okay, so you had a bad experience, right? I went to McDonald's one day and they didn't get my order right. Am I going to go high and wide and live and all over the place talking about how bad McDonald's and I'm going to Burger King from now on? And really, and you'll wonder why you have the problems you have. I won't have anything to do with you, to be honest. I mean, I think people like that are sad. They're unhappy in their life. They feel like the only way they can do things is badmouth other people, other companies, and everything else. And there's no question in my mind the reason they weren't having success or didn't have success or whatever reason they left, they brought it on themselves. They can blame everybody because they're blamers. Right? Exactly, Yvonne. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Right? I mean, that's what my parents told me. Keep your mouth shut. Well, the truth will set you free. Yeah, it might set you free, but it'll hurt other people. So why are you talking? Set yourself free, move on, leave everybody else alone. There's no value in it. There's no reason behind it. If anybody here can give me one good reason why you would do a live bad mouthing the company you came from and then start talking about, I'd love to hear it. One good reason. And if you say, well, I'm trying to protect the other people, that's crap. From what? From you? Good. You left. And we're glad you did. No company is perfect. There's always going to be, the good news about network marketing is we work with people. The bad news about network marketing is we work with people, right? And people are out there, exactly. That negativity brings on negativity, you know. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to rant. It's not, tear up Thursday or terrible Thursday or whatever. It's a good day. It's a good, but it bothered me. So when you're building your business, do the best you can. If they've got rules, don't break them. If there are things going on that you have some issues with, maybe, or work it out. Or leave quietly and go to another company and learn from what you went, and don't go back and badmouth the other company trying to make yourself feel good with some incredibly bad integrity and ethics and morals, because you're hurting other people's lives and you may not even care. But I'll tell you what, there are days I want to make my mission just going out there and finding all you people and making sure that you don't have that success Thankfully, God gives me a different vision and a different mission in life. But, you know, come on. These are people's lives you're messing with at your for your own benefit, or in which it isn't even. Anybody that's got half a brain is going to say, "Well, I don't want to be with that person." Well, if I do something they don't like, they're going to badmouth me live. They're going to badmouth me in post on social media. I don't want to be around that person. You're that type of person. If you don't like what I do, you go out and badmouth everybody all over. And so here, what am I doing? I'm out there badmouthing. Right? I'm not bad. I'm telling you what's right and wrong. Okay, you can take it or leave it. Your feathers can be ruffled, whatever you want to do, but just don't do it. Leave quietly. Have some common decency and some integrity and some morals and ethics and just kindness. If things didn't work out where you're at, leave. Right? My dad used to always say, look, if you don't like the show you're watching, change the channel. You know, and we didn't have remote controls back then. You had to get up off your chair, off your butt, and walk over to the TV and turn the knob and change the channel. But he was talking about life. If things are going wrong and you don't like the way they are, two things you can change. You can change your situation, but more importantly, you can change you. Change how you feel about it. Hey, Brett, good to see you. But you don't have to badmouth people and badmouth a company and try to tear them down. I'm sure I could put a list of names of people that have left our company, left other companies, and now are doing lives talking bad about it and everything else. You know, and I'm not going to say they're bad people or anything. They're just misled. They need to grow up. They're still growing in their lives, and they need to grow up, and they need to get some integrity and some decency in life, and stop doing it. But they're not hurting anybody other than themselves. The reality is they're not hurting anybody other than themselves, because if I'm out doing shopping for a leader, the last person I'm going to pick is someone that I go to their profile and they've got lives about how bad their last company was and how poor them, poor me, and all this stuff. uh, I'm going to run as far as I can from that person. I don't want to have anything to do with that kind of person. I don't want it in my life. I don't want to be a part of their business. I'll go find someone else in the company that has nothing to do with them, not in their line or anything else, right? You don't want that. If I, for some reason, God forbid, if some reason I left the company I'm with right now, I would leave it quietly. They've been amazing. They're just a phenomenal company. Now, if something happens that changes that and they go down a path maybe I don't like or something like that, that's okay. I leave quietly. I move on to the next endeavor or whatever I'm doing, and I praise God for what I learned and the success I had and what was going on. I certainly don't try to tear them down, which is going to hurt a bunch of other people's business, or could. Most likely it's not, because most people see what you're doing and get more upset with you than them, the other company. So it's only the people that side with you that are the crybaby whiners also, and you're going to have to deal with it. The last person I want in my business is someone that's always whining. Oh, the company didn't do this. Oh, they were an hour late paying me in my direct deposit. Oh no, it didn't come in until the next morning. Oh no, woe is me, right? So, anyways, I I pray this didn't offend you, unless you're someone that's doing this, and if it did offend you, hopefully you'll say, "Wow, I shouldn't be doing this. Why did I do this?" Now there's probably a bunch of leaders out there that will never join my business because I did this. I'm a 50K affiliate in my company. I've been featured in their international magazine along with four others out of 70,000 reps. I've got a little bit of influence, not a lot. I'm not huge in the industry by any means, but there are people out there that know who I am and know what I do and everything else. And I will tell you that if I was shopping right now, the people I would stay the furthest away are those of you who are doing lives bad mouthing the company you came from. And if I had anybody reaching out to me asking, you're the last name that I would give out to anybody, even if I know the company you're in now. If you're in a company that I know that there's a good company and someone's saying, "Hey, I'm looking for a leader there," your name isn't coming up. And I may be friends with you, but if you're doing this, your name isn't coming up. I'm not recommending you. I'm not buying products from you. I'm not going to have anything to do with you. And I'm not going to make sure that no one else does. But if anybody pursues me, I'm going to make sure that they know, watch out. This is a negative person that is, a woe is me crybaby. Stay away. Find someone else in that company. So just don't do it. It's not good for you. It's not good for them. It's not good for anybody. Talk about a superstar, Judy Stallings. Love you, girl. Glad you are on here. Here's a super affiliate in our company. And I guarantee, I know Judy, and I guarantee if something happened and God forbid that Judy decided to leave our company, she would go quietly to another company and that would be the end of it because she's had a great run and that's the way it goes. Right? Exactly, Diane. Diane and I were talking about this morning. It's wrong on every level. No integrity, no success. Stay away from the people. And if you are out there right now shopping for a company and a leader, because a lot of people do that, go out and they shop sponsors, right? They want to find a good sponsor that they can work with and everything else. Go to their profile, watch their videos. And if they're in the company that you want to go in, but they came from another one and they are, bad mouthing the other company and tearing the leaders down and everything else, I'm telling you, they're going to do that with you. They're going to leave the company they're in now after you join it, and there's going to be something go wrong. Then they're going to be bad mouthing that company. It is a pattern. I've seen it for 40 years now. It's just the way that people do it. So stay away from them. Don't go near them. Right? Now, if you see that they put a video out there bad mouthing the company, then all of a sudden they had an enlightenment, they got rid of that video and they put another one up and they went to the right direction, then great. That shows growth. Jump on with them. But if all you see is constant crybaby, bad mouthing, poor me, my company, stay away, run, hide. Exactly. Words of wisdom from a seven-figure earner. Everybody loves the company until they leave or do something wrong and are asked to leave. Then they ruin their credibility and trash the company. Exactly. While they're in the company, man, yoo-hoo! As soon as they screw up or the company does something they don't like, oh no, I'm out of here. This company sucks. Come on. That's junior high. That's the way it was in junior high. We're no longer in junior high school. So, anyways, I've rambled on long enough. Sorry. Once in a while, I do a rant, and this was my rant day because I've seen probably a half a dozen to a dozen. I don't even call them leaders anymore. People out there that were in companies and now have gone recently to new companies, and all they're doing their new marketing strategy is trash the old company in hopes that somebody will feel the same way and jump on board with them. It's like, give me a break. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old in my old age. Makes sense. Maybe I'm just getting young in my old age. CBD coffee. I haven't had my CBD coffee, right? I'm just getting. I was a little late in getting this today. I go in for my shoulder surgery. This shoulder is going to be replaced all metal. This one is already metal, and it feels great. This one, I can't hardly move, so I will be so glad to get rid of that pain. I do that on next Tuesday, and I'll be staying overnight. I keep you one night, and then I'll be back Wednesday. But I will be live from the hospital so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Exactly, Beth. Every company does that. I guarantee you talk to people in Amway that have been in for a long time and ask them how many people have left. Thousands of people have. You weed out the bad seeds, And I don't think all of these people are bad people or anything. They just don't understand. They just, they need to grow up. They just need to, realize they're building business and everything. And in business, you don't do these things. It's just, you don't do these things in life. You don't tear other people down and other organizations down to build yourself up. There's no situation out there that's good. None whatsoever. There's no situation that I know of where tearing someone else down to build yourself up is a good situation. That's what people who don't have integrity and don't have good morals and ethics and a good compass, that's what they do. Get over it. Learn from it. Take the good of where you were at and bring it into your new company and use that. Negative Nancy's. Negative Nellies, right? But don't try to tear other things and other people and other companies down to build yourself up and hope that, that's that's totally ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. So, anyways, I don't know. It's my rant for today. If you really want to find out what our company is about, if you want to, get on a team that is a loving team, that we spend all of our time trying to really truly help other people. Do we make mistakes? Of course we do. Are we growing? Absolutely. I believe in mindset and personal growth is one of the biggest things you can do. Keeping your walk to God as close as you can, getting better and better and gooder, as my mentor Robert Hollis says every single day. Taking the time to do the right thing, taking the time to, if you want to be on a team that really has a vision and a heart to serve others and to help others and to do the right thing, in spite of all the nonsense going on, reach out to me. I'd love to have you a part of our group, part of our team. So beware of shiny new objects. Well, and I understand that there's a lot of things out there that are good, just like MDC. There are a lot of things out there. If you decide to go, go. Just go cleanly. Just go nice. Have integrity when you do it. Don't build your new business on the trashing and the tearing down of the old business and the people that were there. That's just the way to do it. I don't have any problem with anybody leaving. Don't get me wrong. If you want to move on, move on. I do have a problem on the way that you may do it. If you do it cleanly and nicely and with integrity, then that's awesome. If you do it by tearing down the other company and bad mouthing the other company, especially on social media and lives and things like that, I have no time for you. I have no time for you. So, God bless you. Have an amazing day. Do the right thing, regardless.